Good day to you, my dear friends and fellow seekers of knowledge. It is I, Benjamin Franklin, printer, inventor, diplomat, and, as some have kindly called me, a bit of a wit. Though I departed this earthly stage in 1790, the good folks at the Sons of the American Revolution have invited me back to host this episode of Revolutionary War Rarities. Today, I shall regale you with a subject close to my heart, the political cartoons of our revolution. These clever drawings were the lightning bolts of public opinion, quick, sharp, and capable of electrifying an entire people. In my printing days, I knew well the power of a well-placed image combined with a dash of satire. Come, let us examine these rarities together. Satire in print was no stranger to me or my contemporaries. In London, artists like Hogarth had long used it to expose society's follies. But when Parliament began taxing us without our voice, the Stamp Act, the Townshend duties, our American engravers and printers turned the art against the ministry itself. These cartoons appeared in newspapers, broadsides and pamphlets, spreading swiftly through taverns and coffee houses. Many were unsigned, for a bold stroke against the crown could invite unwelcome attention. An image, you see, speaks louder and faster than the longest essay, especially when many citizens are more familiar with pictures than prose. Tyranny became a ravenous beast, liberty a fair maiden, Britain a stern parent whipping disobedient children. Such symbols helped bind our scattered colonies into one indignant whole. Allow me to show you some favourites, beginning with one of my own modest efforts. Though first published in 1754, no survey of revolutionary cartoons is complete without my Join or Die. It depicts a snake cut into 8 segments, each bearing the initials of a colony, with the urgent caption, Join or Die, originally meant to urge unity against the French during the late war. We patriots revived it in the 1760s and 70s, to warn that division would be our ruin under British oppression. A simple snake, yet it struck deep. Now to 1774, that heated year after the Boston Tea Party. Parliament answered with the Intolerable Acts. British printmakers often lampooned us in reply. One lively example is the Bostonians paying the exciseman, or tarring and feathering, showing an unfortunate tax collector being tarred, feathered, and made to drink tea, while chests splash into the harbour beneath the Liberty Tree. The London wits meant to ridicule our savagery, but many colonists saw only proof of our spirited resistance. Another from the same period, The Able Doctor, or America Swallowing the Bitter Drought, portrays America as an Indian maiden forcibly held while Lord North pours tea down her throat, with other lords assisting and even Britannia averting her gaze. A stark metaphor for coercion, and one that stirred strong feelings on both shores of the Atlantic. I myself contributed another cautionary piece circulated in London, Magna Britannia, Her Colonies Reduct, often called The Colonies Reduced. It shows fair Britannia with her limbs severed, each detached part labelled with a colony's name, sitting mournful amid her loss. My intent was to warn Parliament, persist in this folly, and you shall dismember your own empire. Yet one more British satire from 1774, The Bostonians in Distress, depicting Boston citizens caged and hanging from the Liberty Tree, fed meagre fish through the bars, a mocking reference to the port's closure. To loyalists it was comedy. To us, evidence of cruelty. As the war continued, such prints multiplied. One from 1775 imagined King George and Lord Mansfield in a carriage pulled by steeds named Obstinacy and Pride, racing towards the precipice of American war. By 1782, others showed the British lion harried by the allied dogs of France, Spain, Holland, and America. The latter a plucky spaniel nipping its tail. These cartoons, my friends, did far more than amuse. They distilled complex grievances, no taxation without representation, into images that lodged in every mind. They promoted unity across distant colonies, and cast our cause in the brightest moral light. Though some employed symbols we might now view differently, they helped kindle the public spirit that sustained our struggle. In this era of your nation's 250th celebrations, remember, a clever picture, like a kite in a storm, can draw down the very fire of liberty. There you have it, a brief tour of at least some of the satirical prints that helped spark our revolution. I hope it has amused and instructed you as much as it has me in recounting it. Until next time, keep your wits sharp and your curiosity alive. Farewell, my friends. This has been a production of the National Society, Sons of the American Revolution. www.sar.org.
In a world of wigs and powdered hair, where debates raged strong but folks didn't care, came a little pencil with a big bold grin, turning the tides, let the fun begin. With a stroke on the paper, a world to ignite, drawing our leaders all day and night. Tory or patriot was all in the jest, a political cartoon, you know the rest. Oh, let's raise a laugh for the artists so sly. With ink and a quill they would draw and defy. From freedom to feast their humor was grand. Political cartoons were the heart of our stand. And Franklin, he knew how to tickle your brain with visions of liberty that dance in the rain. With a quip and a quirk he'd get folks to see how a silly old drawing could set us all free. Picture King George with a nose so wide, all of America laughing full of pride. They showed us the clever, they showed us the fun. With ink on the paper they won the big one. Oh, let's raise a laugh for the artists so sly. With ink and a quill they would draw and defy. From freedom to feast their humor was grand. Political cartoons were the heart of our stand. So bring out the jokes, the satire, the glee. In a world full of drama they'd set us all free. With a wink and a nod they'd take a bold shot. It's hard to be serious with cartoons on the spot. From Boston Tea Party to Sailor's Delight, those funny little sketches shone ever so bright. They captured our spirits, our joys and our woes, telling our stories with sketches and prose. Join or die, they said, and it caught on so fast. With humor as armor, our freedom amassed. With laughter as a weapon, we fought for the right. Political cartoons bringing darkness to light. Oh, let's raise a laugh for the artists so sly. With ink and a quill they would draw and defy. From freedom to feast their humor was grand. Political cartoons were the heart of our stand. So here's to the doodlers, the jesters of old. With ink and a giggle their stories are told. In the fight for our freedom they played a huge part. Political cartoons, well, they won our heart. Embrace the laughter, let it fill the room. For a laugh in the revolution can always spell bloom.